Hit it. Hit it, man. Hit it harder. Anyway, hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Medieval Dynasty, where I'm a little bit out of sorts as to what to do, because it has been a little while since I played. Obviously, I did mention in some of the videos leading up to now that I was going away for a bit, and then I had the Christmas break, so everything up until the last episode had been pre-recorded. So now I'm about a month or so on, and I don't remember exactly what I was doing. I know I built the chicken hut, which is obviously, I think we need chickens, but on the chicken front, if I go into management, and she's going to be preggers soon and stop working. Well, she's preggers already. Yes, on the chicken front, I don't have any animals yet, but the hen house. Now, I think if I open details, it doesn't really tell me, but I think you need the animal feed for that, and the animal feed is made here somewhere. The animal feed here, you can make it here, but you need oats, rye and straw. Now straw, not too much of an issue. In fact, I'm even going to buy the animal feed thing. I also have to pay my taxes. I haven't forgotten about that. I did do tax evasion previously. So rye grain, I think we have a reasonable amount. We do, and we still have some rye to be beaten the crap out of and have the grain extracted. Straw, we're not short of straw. Wheat, we also have wheat by the bucket load, but we're gonna need oats. Now at the moment we have a field that gets planted half wheat, half oats. That's another thing I haven't checked, is the state of this field. I mean, she's picking the wheat, I want to say, at the moment. Let me check. Sorry, I'm catching up with things here. Remembering how this works. Fields. There we go. Fields. So we can open the details of a field. We have one that does cabbage. We have... oh, wrong button. We have one here which is partially ploughed, ready for unploughed. What is that? That's that one, but it doesn't tell me what that's allocated to. It says partially allocated to, I think that's wheat and rye, like 50-50 wheat and rye. And then this one, which is all allocated to, oh no, what are the symbols? How do I know what they are? Where's my toolbar? Let me, now if I get out the sickle, that's not going to work. I thought I could select on these and find out what they were. Unploughed, yes, you are unploughed. You are flax, there you go, flax, ha 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 ha. I knew that. So we need fertilizer for one, but I think we're going to have to split our flax down and not go crazy for our wheat at the moment, though our cook's going to be using some of the wheat. I'm not sure if we have a cook at the moment. I've forgotten all about it. She's cooking away. So what's she cooking? God knows. Not that. What did I put her cooking? God, it's been a bit of a catch-up game today, I tell you. Let's have a quick look here at what we are making in the productions kitchen. Here we go. Open the details. And production. You are making potage. Yes, potage. You are not making any bread or anything like that at the moment, are you? You can make wheat bread. And you can make the rolled oats later. So, but you need flour and eggs for wheat bread, so that's a way off. You need flour and eggs for that. So, yeah, those are a way off. So I think mission 1 is going to be get some fertilizer, and mission 2 is going to be get oat seeds, because I'm going to need to switch over the field. In fact, I will switch over the field now. Which one is which though? Which is rye and which is wheat? So you've got that, which it doesn't tell me what that is. Change plant type. So, okay, so that's wheat. So what I'm going to do is switch the wheat for oats. And select that, yeah. Select and escape to return. And can I do... No, this is just going to clear it. Okay, fine. We'll clear it. And then we'll take clear off and we'll go oats. And we'll go back and we'll put... Oh. Why, what? What is going on? Look, I want to change plant type, oats, return. And now it clears it. But can I not? What stop field addition? What the hell does that mean? Anyway, alright, F, management. F. So can I now go change crop type, oats, please, yes, oats, haha, there we go. For some reason I had to double click it. That was my mistake there. So there we go. Yes, accept the changes. That is beautiful. We've now switched to 40 oats and turn that one off. If I have missed it, well, I realise I have forgotten to say it, and if you haven't seen it in the other videos, I will say a Happy New Year to you all. I'm glad to see that the series is still getting a reasonable amount of viewership, which I greatly appreciate. What am I doing? Drink and food. And then I'm gonna start off heading to Gostovia, but I have a funny feeling that oats are gonna be in Rollica. So I think I'm gonna go down to Denica, then Rollica, then over to Gostovia to pay my taxes. I think that's gonna be the plan. I need to take some food with me. I need to grab a drink of water before I go. But yeah, the series has been doing okay. And I'm quite pleased about that because, as I said before, I am really enjoying this game. And it is a bit of a long haul game, but I do greatly enjoy it. And on top of that, it was very kind of Mevesta, or Mevesta. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. I'll put your comment up briefly, but yeah, you were pointing out that I'm actually saying potage correctly, even though I'm trying to say it very poshly and going potage, which is unusual for me because I normally don't pronounce anything correctly. But Mevesta was actually pointing out that there's an interesting bit of like etymology behind it. It's a French word for a specific type of food that actually was quite prevalent during this time period. Where is all the bleeding potage? You're supposed to be cooking it, lady. You're supposed to be cooking the potage. You're not cooking the potage, and there's no roasted meat. Where is all the food? Okay. So, she's supposed to be cooking for people who are going to be soon starving to death by the looks of it. So anyway, I'm going to be grabbing some meat by the looks of it first, and cooking up some potage to keep people happy. And then I think I'm going to be heading off. So I will save you the pain and suffering of watching me do all that. And cut that out, and I may bring you back in at Denica depending on if there's anything there worth buying. If there is, I'll bring you back in. If not, I won't. So I'll see you then. So I'm across in Denica, and I'll be honest, I brought with me a bunch of buckets to sell and a vast amount of bowls to sell, because I mean I am truly snowed under with bowls, and I've actually adjusted the worker working on the bowls, and I've tried to get her making some small wicker baskets, hoping they'll be worth a bit more money. Because wow, I had like 140 bowls, and given that the woman is cooking potage at a ridiculously slow speed, I don't need 140 bowls. So I've sold them off as surplus. I'm now looking for the guy here. Nope, I can't remember what his name is now, but I'll know him when I see him. Why can't I have a scarecrow? I want a scarecrow. Where is he? You're not this guy, are you? No, you're not that guy. Where is he? Ah, I should be able to find him looking at the I buy things markers. I bet he's this guy. This guy? Yeah, Dagobert. That's you, Dagobert, sir.
Whatever you need, I've got it.
I need some of your finest grade poop. No, not manure. Last time I fell for that trap, didn't I? I bought manure when I wanted fertilizer. Do you have fertilizer? You do. How much do I want? Let's see. Hang on. How much gold do I have? I have 2,000. My taxes are about 700. And the guy in the shed makes stuff at a ridiculously slow speed from rot. So I think I'm going to take 80. It's more than I want to spend, but I think I'm going to do it. And do you, sir, you have oat grain? So does oat grain allow me to plant oats, or do I need oat seed? I assume oat grain, a type of grain crafted from oat, the threshing on the floor, can be used for cooking in the brewing kitchen, in a tavern, creating flour in the barn, or sowing in the fields. There we go. So, sowing in the fields. And oats, I'm going to need, I think it's 40 as well. I'm going to have 40 of the oat grain. And I will get that underway. Okay. Farewell, sir.
Day.
You break my heart with all the monies you steal. So on that note, I am going to dash straight back to the village and drop that off. I'm also becoming increasingly concerned, though she's doing a blinding job. My little farming lady, who does do a blinding job, the guy in the shed not so much, would sack him if I could. I think they need help. Especially him. He's incredibly painfully slow. So I think I need to recruit another farmer. and put them in there. You can have quite a few people working in the farm building. So I'm thinking I might have to do that. Get a few extra people working in the farm building, because I think they're starting to get snowed under. And of course I will need another farmer there to look after the chickens once I have the chickens. If you're wondering why I'm grabbing the sticks on the way back, this is because as I set the person there trying to weave small baskets, they didn't have any sticks. I'm not sure why they don't have any sticks, because we should have loads. But they don't have any sticks, so I will get them doing the stickage. Actually, she's doing a really good job. She's cleared almost all of that. She cleared all the flax. She's brilliant at her job. I like her a lot. The other guy sucks. But she's brilliant at her job. So, see, look, I still have bowls. Not lots of bowls, but I still have bowls. But he is just painfully slow. I don't think I have any fertilizer. I have one fertilizer. And I don't have a lot of rot available. So I'm gonna stick these sticks in. Even though normally I would love to make stone knives out of them and sell the stone knives, but that's not to be. And we'll get the fertilizer in, so my good farming lady can get on that one. I'm going to take the rest of these buckets and probably sell them off. I'm not sure if there's anything else I'm going to sell here. I did pick up berries. I can remember from my former life I picked up berries. I don't know what I did with the berries. I thought I'd turn them into rot already. There's no berries here. Okay, and I have what? I have animal feed. I have 10 animal feed. That will probably not get me very far. And do we have berries here? We have a whole bunch of berries here. So that might be something to pick at before winter sets in. And then he can be making some fertilizer during the winter. The rye will go in. I can't remember when oats are planted. I think oats are planted in the spring. It did actually just tell me a minute ago. But I've dropped the... Oh no, I've still got the oat grain. So I should have put that in there. Yeah, during the spring. So I need to put that in there. But that's not actually as urgent, because I can't do the oats until the spring. Which is gonna delay my chicken purchases. But such is life. Anyway. So, as I got that from Denica, I don't need to go to Rollica. So I'm gonna go straight to Gustovia to pay my taxes. That's going to be a night journey. I'm probably going to knock up some knives en route to try and bolster my funds, and I will bring you back in then. Uh-oh. There he is. There he is, Angry Piggy. Ah! Piggy! Ow, ow. Come on, man. Don't do that to me. That's not cool. I want your pigginess, though. Oh, man. Wow, you're fast. You're fast. Hey, piggy. I am slow, and I'm out of practice. Ah. Oh god, no, no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Come on, piggy. Here, little piggy, piggy, piggy. Here, piggy. Ha, 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 ha. Take it. So, here we are, approaching Gustovia. I am slightly overloaded because I have been working hard overnight to corner of the market in stone tools once again. I have a ridiculous number of knives on me and other bits to sell. I did actually get stuck in 2 trees during the night, which I don't know if that's a bug. You end up having to cut the tree down to get yourself out of the tree, which kind of sucks. I'm hoping that's not going to be a repeating
Whatever you
issue.
need, I've got it.
Hello, www. You seem to have run out of stone knives. Let me make that up to you. First of all, would you be interested in some buckets? I have some lovely buckets for sale. I also have a ludicrous number of stone knives. How would you feel about a ludicrous number of stone knives? There you go. Thank you very much. You see, look, it's just ludicrous. The money you make from stone knives. I sell 80 stone knives and I'm up at like 3k. I'm absolutely loaded. I am gonna sell one of these water skins, I think, because I just don't need them and I'm carrying them around. Let's sell a couple of wooden bowls just to get rid of the weight. I found a shovel. I found a hammer. Anything else? I found some rot. That's not particularly worth selling. Neither's the meat. Neither's the leather. Nightshade? Nightshade isn't particularly worth selling either. And broadleaf. And I picked up a bunch of berries. I will probably do some more berry picking upage as I go round. At least I can now walk at a decent speed. Now, are any of you decent? Any of you decent farmers? 3. And 3. Both ladies. I don't believe I have any empty housing at the moment, though. Houses... All housing is occupied, is it not? This one has a... I believe that little symbol means it's my house. Is it? Does that mean it's my house? I think so. And 3 means there's people in it. Simple house, 1 of 4. 2 of 4, sorry. So, does that mean it's mine or not? Who's in that house? Let me check. Do I remember the name of my wife? So that is Albert, yes. Albert is my son. This is my wife. Now, I can actually move my wife to this other house, which I think I might do. But I do have a spare house to recruit someone into. So, can I ask her to move house? Can I say assign a tenant? And tell her to move house. Are you sure you want to transfer the family to a new house? Me, my wife, and my son. Yes, I am. I would like to transfer you to a new house. Excellent. You should be even happier because I believe that house is nicer, he says, question mark, don't remember. I think so, because the tax is higher on that house. I think it's one of the better houses. But it does mean, I think, right, which one of you is better other than you're a good production person and a good farmer and you're good with a bow? You are not as good. Okay, welcome, Blanca. You do not look like the Blanca I think of when I think Blanca. I think of a green thing with orange hair that fights in Street Fighter. Yeah. I'm creating a village. Would you like to join? Great, I'll see you there. Have fun. Do you need to know where it is, or do you have mad skills? You have mad skills. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so we need to assign Blanca. Blanca, please go to your house. Enjoy. You should no longer be homeless. Yes, you're not. Right, next up. Next up, we need to find Unagost. Unagost?
Hello there.
Where are you, sir?
Whatever
You, sir,
you
show me
need,
your wares.
I've
Anything?
got it.
I mean, again, fertilizer. I'm almost tempted. Because dude at the farm is slow. I wonder if that's a production job. I wonder if anyone knows. Is the working in the farmhouse a production job, not a farming job? Because if you have a look, obviously the guy working in the farm, in the barn, is currently this guy. But it shows his farming skill as the skill, Otto. But, you kinda suck, Otto. I mean, actually, while I'm at it, assign empty slot. Blanca, you're mad farming skills, so you're going for, you're gonna be a barn worker. You're gonna help out Otto, because Otto sucks. Have fun. Now, Unagost, where are you hiding? Sir, sir. Now, of course, we've got Unagost's story, so we do have to speak to Unagost about his story. Hello, sir, how are you? Hello, Unagost, long time no see. Long time indeed, Razimir, how have you been? Great. I met, Wolrad recently. I'm glad. Seems that you're following the path of Jordan's past, just like you wanted to. I do, that's why I'm here, actually. I wanted to ask you about Kestrel. No, I wanted to pay my bloody taxes. Oh, so you've heard about her. Yes, Ward mentioned her name, but nothing else. Not my story to tell, he said. ... Unagost? Really strange. Why would he say that? Strange indeed. Kess, I meant she, yeah. She was part of the pack, and that would be it. You're attempting to be casual. Seems like you're having a stroke. You're right, sorry. I just wanted to prepare you for that topic. For her topic. For her. You see, Kestrel was... I remember the day we met. Me, Jordan, Sambor were coming back from one of the missions. It was truly spectacular. Heist? Ruse? Battle? Revolution? Failure. A long story short, we were forced to take a shortcut through the river and lost most of our equipment in the process. Our mounts as well. After a few days of roaming in the woods, we came across a small village. We were way too exhausted to even think of trying something elegant, so we decided just to take horses from the stable and leave some money behind. So we did just that. We started riding the horses out of the village in a hurry, when suddenly we heard a loud whistle. The horses stopped in place immediately, as if they were enchanted. Jordan fell off right away. Sambor was kicking the horse with all his strength, but it wouldn't even budge. Then we heard her voice. If you boys want to keep your peckers and heads attached to your body, you will get off the horses and start running. I looked behind me and saw the most beautiful woman I've ever seen, standing with a bow and arrow pointed right at my eye. At that moment, your uncle managed to get off the ground, pissed as heck, and started giving her a piece of his mind. So she moved her bow a little and released the arrow. She shot him, or you, as it was right at your eye. Without a blink, me and Sambor almost died from laughter. What? Why? That was the first and pretty much the only person we've ever met who made Jordan look like a fool. A child, even. The sight of Jordan bleeding and us laughing must have been the strangest thing. She surely thought we were some kind of loons. I'm certain that she did. We ended up spending the whole day together. She tended to Jordan's wound, who didn't say a word to her this entire time, and me and Sambor were basically begging her to join us. When we explained our mission to her, which we haven't done ever before to a stranger?" She said yes, and just like that, there wasn't even a pinch of fear in that woman, bravest soul that was ever born. Her only condition was that we take all of her horses. She didn't have any family besides those animals, and the family shall never be left behind. There were 5 of them. Some might call it a coincidence, others destiny. The 5th was for Walrod, correct? Indeed it was. The steed's named was Burr, which made it totally fitting for his future owner. Burr was carrying our bags, and almost a year before he got himself a rider, and those two became best of friends. I'll tell you that, but I'm getting back to Kestrel. Jordan didn't like her at first. Only time I've ever seen him insecure like that. He didn't put a spell on her with just a glance like every other woman, so he resented her for it. For a while at least, because soon everything fell into place. Sun always rising in the east, setting in the west. No way to get around that. Same thing was with Jordan. He always got what he wanted, and that was to be admired and desired. She didn't have a chance, really. So they were together, Kestrel and Jordan? Well, it started as flirting, but isn't that how every love starts? Soon they became inseparable. If I didn't know Jordan, I would say she changed him. But he didn't change, he couldn't. So, that makes no sense. He just enjoyed his new game, a relationship. Even Sambor realised it at some point. Everyone did, except Kestrel. Jordan soon became bored with his game, like with any other, so he went back to seducing and having fun with other women. But now there was another challenge for him, another thrill of keeping it a secret from Kestrel. It was painful to watch, really painful, especially when I loved the both of them so much. Yeah, that's kind of sad. You know, he kind of, he used her, I guess. You mean, loved like a family, right? Razumir, I've loved Kestrel right from the moment she pointed the arrow at me. Never stopped, but I've always been shy and living in Jordan's shadow only worsened that. So I kept it to myself for years, until I didn't. We started having an affair. Ooh. So you betrayed Jordan, you bastard. Nothing is black and white, dear Razumir. You certainly learn it with age. We all live in infinite shades of grey. But yes, that's undeniable. I've hated myself for it, and I hated him for hurting the love of my life, for making me lie to her and keep his dirty secrets while I had one of my own. It was exhausting, to be honest, but I couldn't stop. I couldn't lose her, and she couldn't stop loving him as well. I'm not judging you, but it does sound excruciating, like a very awkward love triangle. That's not the end of the story. It all went downhill when she got pregnant. I couldn't eat or sleep. I started distancing myself from her. The unknowing was killing me. Was Jordan the father? Did I lay with a woman carrying another man's child? Or maybe it was mine, and I wasn't going to raise it, but instead live as his uncle in a lie like a coward. I had the darkest of thoughts running through my mind at this time. I still blame myself for it. I didn't wish it to happen. Wish what? The baby was stillborn. I wanted to die with it on that day, but I felt relieved at the same time. What kind of a person feels relieved in a situation like that? When Jordan left the room, I wanted to see its eyes. I wanted to be sure to finally know what to feel. She didn't let me. I joined Jordan in his grief. We drank and we cried all night. I pretended to be just an empathetic brother, but I was a scum. A scum with a grief of his own. The child's little body was buried in the morning. We couldn't get back to being with Kestrel after all that. Sorry, I couldn't get back to being with Kestrel after all that, and neither could Jordan. So she lost the 3 of her men on that day, all consumed by the flames, blown away by the wind as smoke and dust. Unagust, I'm sorry, I had no idea what you've been through. What you have all been through. You have nothing to be sorry about, my child. I was trying to tell you from the very beginning, I don't envy the lives we've lived. We've been trying to do some good, to make a change, but we were not heroes, and we're still paying the price for it. I need to see her, Unagust. You said that all of you ended up in this valley. I don't know where she lives. She didn't want to be found, not by me, so I've never looked, but I'm pretty sure that Sambor knows. You can try with him. That's what I'm going to do then. Sorry, bud. Razumir, if you see her, tell her that I... Never mind. Be well. Can I pay my taxes now?
Welcome.
Yes, I wanted to pay my debt. The king will be pleased. I am his loyal, if somewhat delayed servant. Okay.
It was nice
Farewell.
seeing you.
People need firewood. People are unhappy they have no firewood. Okay. Wood chopper not working fast enough. On that note, yes, everyone doesn't have wood. Nobody has wood. On that note of management, we will say we're short storages, yes. Extraction. Here it is, woodshed. Right, so the woodshed is lumberjacking. He is miserable. Why is he miserable? Why is he lumberjacking? He has a lumberjacking skill of 1. What have I done? I've screwed up. This must be why we have the problem. Sorry, back to management. Okay, so our lumberjack was this guy. And he's unhappy, which is understandable. What is he good at? He is a good hunter. So our hunter is also a crap lumberjack. What about Otto is a farmer? I can't replace him with him. I need to find something I can swap him into where he's vaguely decent. Like I don't have a job for him. Okay. So, what I could do is, I believe, actually it's in the technology. I believe I can do the Hunting Lodge level 2. The Hunting Lodge level 2 can take 2 hunters, so I could swap them in for a hunter. Now I don't believe I can do the Woodshed level 2, wherever that one is, which is here. I would like the Woodshed level 2 because then I can put 2 people in it. But that kind of sucks. I've ballsed up there, so I need to find a good extraction person, because these 2 are mining, and I don't, I can't really swap him with a miner, because he's still working in extraction. I can't swap him with a barn worker. I got nowhere to put him. I mean... Okay. Fine. They're no good. I need to find a bloke. I need to find a bloke to live in that other house who can be a lumber person. And then we can... Christ, that was loud. And then we can hopefully... I don't know why I'm going this way. This is not the way I need to go, is it? Then hopefully we can put a decent lumber person in there, which might solve the woodwork problem, or at least it'll bring more in, because the better the skill they have, the faster they work. And then I could upgrade the hunter hut and have him hunting. I mean, I don't need meat. In fact, I'm quite tempted to drop the meat level down even further. Maybe I can put in gathering, maybe I can get him getting leather or something. I guess if I can get more leather, I might be able to make more bags. Sell the bags off. Is that stone floating? It looked like it was floating. It's not floating. Right. Where am I? Where am I going? I am here. Let's go to Bow and see if I can pick up a bloke who is good at extraction, because it seems I've ballsed up there. And it was only a matter of time before I noticed, I guess. Alright. What do we have? None of you people are good. Stamina level is low. And there is one guy here, maybe two. Right. Deep breath, and who's decent? You are decent. You are farmer and extractor and production person. You're looking promising, sir. You are not for sale. You, sir, you are hired.
How can I help you?
Yeah, I'm out starting a village. Great, see you there. Bargain. Perfect. What was your name, bud? Your name was Spy Prawn. Okay, Mr. Spy Prawn. Where are you? Spy Prawn. I have a nice house with a lovely young lady you can move into. I would also like to assign you to the woodshed, and I'm kicking out that guy. So that guy now has no job. He's even less happy, but that's okay. He'll be less happy for a little while, but then I have to upgrade the hunter hut. So I guess that's what I'm doing, unless production... What you like farming? For the minute, dude, make yourself useful. For a minute, work in the barn. Oh, can I get you... do I get you to work in there? I mean, you could just work the well. I mean, what are you doing? Production. Is the well production or extraction? I don't know. Anyway, we'll just, hang on. Do me a favor. Work in the barn. Okay, just work in the barn for a while. Yes, one empty slot. You can be a barn worker too. Make shit happen. Have fun. Because hopefully that will make him happier. Because he's at least doing something he's level 2 at. If I can make him a hunter, he should be super happy. I don't know why these people are miserable. You know, they're not as happy. I don't know what their problem is, apart from the lack of wood. Which is fine. That I can deal with. But I guess that is going to be the next task, to go back and upgrade the hunter hut. En route, I'm probably going to do some berry picking and see if I can pick up a bunch of berries, which I think there's a load up here. If not, there's a load down by the river, where I can pick that up and get together a load of rot for next season, so that my massive workers can get on and turn that into fertilizer for the future. So I'll bring you back in where I will be deconstructing the hunter's hut. Speaking of which, before I cut off, I think that was Master again did mention under skills here somewhere. I don't have any skills to spend, but there's one that's called Master of Destruction or something. Excavation Master. There's Building Master. I'm sure he mentioned one where you actually get materials back, or someone mentioned one. I'll see if I can find Master of Destruction, this one. Here, you can actually 50% resources recovered from destroying structures. Unfortunately, my excavation skill has not skilled up, which is a bit of a shame. I don't know if I've spent all my skills. I don't believe I have. No, I've got 3, 1, 8. But yeah, Master of Destruction gets you materials back when you destroy structures. Unfortunately, I haven't quite leveled it up. Maybe while I'm getting the berries I will level up. I can only hope. Well, I had a good kip. Managed to find my house, which took me a little while when I got back. I picked up, there's 118 berries there and 1,000 berries in there. So I picked up a stack of berries, and I intend to pick up more before the day is out this time around, because I should be replacing the hunter's hut. Unfortunately, I didn't level up, so I'm not going to get to you know, actually do the Master of Destruction thing. I've got to check if there's some potage in the thing, because I'm hungry. The other thing I'm interested to look at before I have a go at this is the hunter's hut, or how big is the level 2 hunter's hut? I know I don't have enough resources, but just because I don't have enough resources on me doesn't mean I can't see what size it is. Right, fine. Let's cut down a spruce tree and find out what size it is. And have you noticed, I don't know if people have noticed, I'm running 93 frames a second, but I don't know if it shows on the video that the berries, when you stand close to them, are very juddery. And I'm not sure, I'm collecting berries. I'm not sure what that is. It's some sort of graphics bug, and like I said earlier, I kept getting stuck in trees. I'm not getting stuck in trees now, which is a good thing, but I did keep getting stuck in trees. But there's a weird glitch. I had noticed it before a little, but it's a pretty strange little glitch there, where the graphics just go a bit buggy. I don't know what engine this is in. Is this in, whether this is in Unity or Unreal? I think this is Unity, or it may be something completely different, and I may be completely wrong. Right, let's have a look. Is the level 2 hunter's hut much bigger than the level 1's hunter's hut? Oh, I can upgrade? I can upgrade. Ooh, sweet. I am going to have to try that out. But I think, unfortunately, due to the timing, that's going to have to be next time. And I'm going to say, thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe as always. And if I can get this off my bar, I'll say, join us again next time. Thanks a lot.